I started studying homeopathy in my mid-20s. The idea came to me one summer, and I'd already changed career 3 times since I left university, and so I was very strict with myself and said that I wasn't allowed to study homeopathy this year, but if I still wanted to next year, I would. And I did still want to the next year, so I bought all the books on the reading list, read them all, still liked it, so I enrolled in a course in Devon. And it was very interesting, both as a healing method. I've had homeopathy, and other people I know had had some, and it seemed to work. I wouldn't say that I was kind of a real total believer, but I was prepared to give it a go. And I was interested in being taught it, really, because I was curious. But I found it also particularly interesting to study because it's a holistic therapy, and you view a patient as a whole person, and then you match them with a whole image of a remedy. It's a great training in sort of pattern recognition in psychology and in events in the world, which is very useful for fiction writing, just amusing yourself in all sorts of ways, going, ooh, that's like that, ooh. In fact, when I was kind of towards the end of my training, I was rather inclined to categorise everybody I met all the time. At the back of my head I was going, bit of a Medorhinum, and it was probably very annoying for all my friends. It was great fun to study, but I just wasn't quite convinced enough of the truth of it to sit someone down and take money from them for my consultation. I do prescribe for my friends, and I do prescribe for myself now, but I couldn't actually make a business out of it. I wasn't. There's a level of confidence where you take money from people that I didn't have. So I haven't carried on with it in that way. But I seem to have cured my brother's permanent hay fever. He had it all year round. And I reckon, it's pretty disabling to be constantly streaming eyes and streaming nose, and none of the sort of antihistamines he took seemed to really help. And that's fixed, and I reckon that's a worthwhile use of £2,000, as well as having some fun studying interesting stuff.